Hello everyone, this is Deepak and in today's class we'll be understanding 19th century literature. So what is 19th century and what is romantic age, what are the major poets, what is the significance of this period, what is the temperament of this period, we'll understand, we'll analyze each and every part of this 19th century period in details. So be with me and be focused and try to listen everything, and wherever you have any issues, do not forget to write in the comment box. We'll understand your problems and we'll try to make another video. So please be focused. In this video, we'll understand what is 19th century. It is said that in the field of English literature, 19th century is called romantic age or romantic period. Why it is called romantic period? Because it is in this period the poets of England, the poets of Britain began to write about nature. They began to feel free, they began to feel liberated, and they began to give their expression freely. And this is why this century is called 19th century romantic period. So when we say romantic periods, this period is called romantic period. Romantic period. So do not try to understand romantic in some other sense. Romantic means romance with nature, romance with natural phenomena. This is what is the meaning of romantic age as far as 19th century in English literature is concerned. Right? So 19th century, first its name is romantic period. Sometimes it is called romantic revolt, romantic revolt. And the moment it is a revolt, definitely there is someone or there might be some existing period against which it was the revolt. So definitely before 19th century there was another period called 18th century. So basically 19th century was a revolt. It was a kind of rebel against 18th century conventions, traditions, and all the poets who have been writing by following some certain kind of rules and regulations. Right? So first we'll understand only 19th century, their poets and their significance. Right? So this is first point that you should know. Why 19th century is called romantic period? Because the poets of this period began to write freely. They felt themselves liberated. They didn't have to follow any kind of norms, rules, regulations, and after following rules and regulations they have to write something. It was not so in 19th century, and this is why it is called romantic period. The second point that you should know, it is called romantic revolt. Of course it was revolt, so it was revolt against 18th century conventions. Second, as we move to the next point, we find that this 19th century is one of the most fascinating, one of the most attractive periods in English literature. There were many periods in English literature that we go through, like Elizabethan age, Victorian age, metaphysical age, and many more. But this period has immense value. It has enormous scope because this is the period which is supposed to revive, which is supposed to give life breath to English literature. And this is why this period has an indelible imprint in the minds, in the minds and the hearts of the poets and the readers also. So if we talk about romantic period. So basically this period is known as romantic period, sometimes romantic revolt. Now as we go ahead, as we move forward, then we find who are the poets of this period. So basically this period, 19th century is often divided into two major phases. Very important. 19th century English literature generally divided into two major phases. And what are those phases? Listen. First, this is first phase, and this first phase is also called older generation. Older generation poets. So who are the poets who thought or who dreamed to start romantic revival, who started revolt against the 18th century conventions? So those who started revolt, first of all, they were called older generation poets, or this is called first phase of romantic age. So who are they? So basically in first phase poets, it is William Wordsworth, and second major poets poet of first phase romantic is St. Coleridge. These two poets you should never forget when we talk about romantic age, because romantic age basically begins from here. And these two poets have contributed enormously and tremendously in the field of literature if we talk about the value, if we talk about the contribution of these two poets. I think if you are not reading these two poets, means your study of English literature is supposed to be hard or supposed to be nil. It is no doubt. So make sure you must have basic understanding, you must have basic, knowing about these poets, so that you can have a better foundation. And once you have a better foundation, you will have a better understanding about different periods of literature. Right? So as I told you, romantic is divided into two phases. First phase, which is called older generation poets, because there are more than one poet. So poets. And it is William Wordsworth and St. Coleridge. And what are the poets? Who are the poets who came in the second phase? So of course, in the second phase, sometimes it is also called younger generation. Younger generation poets, right? So who are the poets who belong to younger generation? Make sure you must remember. First poet is P.V. Shelley. Second, John Keats, and last and that is Byron. These three poets have credited, or they are known as the younger generation poets of romantic age. We'll understand what are the significance of all these poets and which poet has given much more significance, much more contribution to literature one by one. So be with me and try to understand. So basically what we understood so far is 19th century divided into two parts, first phase, second phase, right? I am just recalling it, okay? So that everyone must be clear about the next thing that we are going to deal with, right? So 19th century called romantic age, right? And this age further divided into two phases, first phase and second phase. And the poets belonging to first phase are Wordsworth and Coleridge, right? This is what we have studied so far, right? And the poets who belong to second phase are, Byron, Shelley, and last one is, John Keats, right? See, the 19th century English literature is not very simple. If you analyze it very in a deep way, then you will find it is a period that has left indelible imprint almost all the periods that came or that followed it, right? Whether it is Victorian age, whether it is 20th century literature, or whether it is post-colonial literature, right? Now we'll understand what is the features or characteristics of Wordsworth writings, what is the characteristics of Coleridge writing, what is the characteristics of Byron writings, Shelley writings, and John Keats writing, so that even some objective questions will come to you, then you can answer it very conveniently, and you will not feel a single hesitation over there. So now concentrate further. So be with me and everyone try to understand. When we talk about the characteristics of 19th century literature, what are the major characteristics? What are the major features of this century or this literature? So try to understand. First, this period is known because of its liberation, because of its freedom. First point that you can make over here is it is a period of subjective writing. Very important, try to understand. It is this period which started writing subjectively. Two words that often you will find in literature, objectivity and subjectivity. So when the poets are writing something and poet's feelings and emotions are not involved in that writing. Basically, his personal feelings and emotions are not involved. That writing is called objective writing or objectivity in literature, right? And the writings where the poet's personal feelings, emotions, ideas are involved, that writing is supposed to be subjective writing in English literature, right? So, in this period, 19th century is known for subjective writing. Why? It is subjective writing because whether it is Wordsworth, whether it is S.T. Coleridge, whether it is P.B. Shelley, John Keats or Byron, all of them wrote poetry by putting themselves into the writing. And this is why their writing became too much subjective and their writing expressed much more than the earlier poets. Right? It doesn't mean that the earlier poets were stupid, they didn't have talent. It is not so. Because the earlier poets, 18th century poets, they were in the society where the kings were ruling them, and they could not give expression without the permission of the kings. So basically, they were ruling in a kingdom where the rule of the writings was given and prevalent by the kings. Second point that we can make over here is it is duress free period. Very important. Duress free period is, in this period poets were not under duress. They were not under pressure of something or somebody, as it was there in 18th century. The poets were under duress. They were under pressure of the kingdom, of the kings, of the dukes, and this is why they could not give their expression freely. And this is the reason that they were feeling suffocated in that century. Whether it is John Dryden, whether it is Alexander Pope, right? But it is not so with 19th century poets. They were freely, and it is duress free period. Poets were free. Poets were totally free to give expression, and they were not ruled, rather they were ruling the literature. This is a very important point that everyone should understand. These poets were not being ruled, rather they were ruling the literature, and this is why the literature of 19th century is supposed to be finest literature. Okay, this is also called pure literature, because what came in the minds and the hearts of the poet, they just put it down in the paper. Second characteristic that you should remember about the 19th century literature is, the 19th century literature, it was based on the emancipation for the common people. Very important. This feature was also not there in the 18th century literature. 19th century literature was something where the common people were given, rights. They were given a space to come and write something by their own, so that they can also express what they want to express. And in 18th century, the common people were not allowed to read literature, to go through literature. They were not allowed to read good books. But it was not so in 19th century. 19th century is supposed to liberation. Liberation means emancipation. Emancipation means freedom for all the classes who are living in the society. Right? The four characteristics that you should always remember about 19th century literature is, this period is also known for its, it is also called the golden age of poetry, right? Poetry. So basically 19th century became famous only because of poetry. It doesn't mean that drama and novels and prose were not written that time. It was written, but this period was mainly concentrated towards writing poetry. And this is why 19th century literature is called the golden age of poetry. And all the poets, whomever you know so far, whether it is Wordsworth, Coleridge, P.B. Shelley, all of them wrote maximum poetry than anything else, right? So these four characteristics that you should always remember whenever you come across romantic age literature, right? Now we'll understand the significance and the characteristics of the poets, why they are known for what purpose, for what reason they are there in the hearts and the minds of the readers. Why readers are fascinated, why readers are very much attracted towards such writers. even anyone who knows nothing about literature, and if they come to know Wordsworth, if they come across the writing of P.B. Shelley, they develop some sense of curiosity, they develop some sense of interest. Why? There is something. This is why the readers doesn't matter the readers belong to literature or not, doesn't matter the readers have some background of literature or not, they have some curiosity, there is some reason, and let me unlock all those reasons so that you can also feel interested, so that you can also feel some curiosity in such things. Okay, so coming to the next point, pay attention and try to understand. I would not take your much time, be with me for 5 or 6 minutes, and we'll wrap up within 5 or 6 minutes. So see, major poets and their their significance. Okay, so who are the romantic poets and why, for what purpose, for what reason they are known? So let's understand. The first poet William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth. Let's understand few points about William Wordsworth. First of all, William Wordsworth, he is called the father of romantic age. Very important. Why he is called the pioneer, the father or the leader of romantic age? Because he is the one who has started revolt against 18th century traditions and conventions. And this is why he is credited with the father or the pioneer of 19th century or the romantic age. So first point, father of this age means we are talking about romantic age. So this age, first point. Second thing that you should always remember about William Wordsworth, he is called the poet of nature. So poet of nature. One thing that you should always know, there are 5 poets in romantic age. All of them are the poets of nature, but there is some differences, and the difference is very minute. Let me make it very clear. So he is called the poet of nature, but basically he is known for philosophizing natural phenomena. Right? So philosophizes, basically William Wordsworth I am talking about. He philosophizes the nature and its phenomena. Right? Phenomena. This is what he is known for. Right? 4 point. Sometimes he is called the rebel, or because some of his writings have totally revolted against the Christian value, the Christian orthodox. And sometimes he says, I would rather be a pagan than a Christian. If someone would ask me, what would you like to be, then I would prefer to be a pagan than Christian. So this very statement of William Wordsworth has left hundreds and thousands of popes and hundreds and thousands of Christian gurus in dilemma. Very important. Try to understand. So he considers himself as pagan. Who is pagan? Pagan is a word that we give to someone who believes more in nature than in religion. So basically he considers himself as pagan, means worshipper of nature. Worshipper of nature. So these 4 points you should always remember as far as 19th century poet William Wordsworth is concerned. If you analyze, if you elaborate these 4 points, I can easily say you can easily do well. You can easily do excellent work in any subjective paper that come in your examination like graduation or PG. Right? Now coming to the next poet, this is enough. If you are willing, I should give you more information, more points, I am ready. But there is kind of a restriction that video should not be more lengthy, because if video is too lengthy, then most of you might feel bored and no one would like to listen, no one would like to watch my video. And my priority is you guys to watch my video, to share video with your friends, with your colleagues, with someone who are in need of such video. Right? I am not asking you to share my video with someone who are in not need of such things. Then what's the importance of sharing? So share with only those who are in need. Right? Very important. The second poet that we would like to talk about is S.T. Coleridge. S.T. Coleridge. We'll understand only 2 points about S.T. Coleridge. S.T. Coleridge and William Wordsworth. these two poets came first in the field of English literature and revolted against 18th century traditions and conventions. So we understood about William Wordsworth, what is the temperament, what is the nature of William Wordsworth. Now let's understand the temperament and the characteristic of S.T. Coleridge. First, he is called the poet of imagination. Imagination, very important, you should always remember. Who is called the poet of imagination? Then you should not forget, he is called the poet of imagination. According to S.T. Coleridge, imagination is of two types. He says imagination can be categorized. He says imagination can be classified under two heads. First, primary imagination, and second, secondary imagination. He says through primary imagination, we just look at the things and perceive it as it is. And through secondary imagination, the perceived notion we interpret it through our own knowledge with the help of our own understanding. So the interpretation comes through secondary imagination, and through primary imagination we just perceive the thing. We get perception, and perceptions get interpreted through secondary imagination. Right? I'm sure you must be understanding, and if you are not understanding, please do not forget what point, what topic, what sentence you are not able to understand, put it in the comment box so that I can make you understand in another video. Right? So this is enough to understand about S.T. Coleridge. And one more point that you should always know about S.T. Coleridge, it was S.T. Coleridge and William Wordsworth who started this romantic revival, and they came in the field of English literature with lyrical ballads. What? Lyrical ballads. So lyrical ballads, it is a kind of poetry which was written by S.T. Coleridge and William Wordsworth. So both of them came in the field of literature with lyrical ballads and created a stir, created a revolution in the field of literature. And since then, people began to like him, people began to read him, people began to appreciate him, and so on and so forth. And with the passage of time, they became one of the most widely read poets of literature. Right? So far, we understood the older generation of romantic poets, the poets who actually laid the foundation stone of romantic age. Now, we have only 5 minutes, and in these 5 minutes, we will understand what are the temperament and characteristics of the younger romantics. In younger romantics, the first poet that we deal with is, John Keats. John Keats. 2 to 3 things that you should always remember are John Keats, so that you can elaborate your views, you can elaborate your perceptions in a large manner. So first thing that you should know about John Keats is, he is called the poet. He is called the poet of sensation. He is called the poet of sensation. Why it is so? Why is called the poet of sensation? It is said that if you go through the poetry of John Keats, all your senses, all your 5 senses get thrilled, start walking. This is why it's called the poet of sensation. Basically, all our senses begin to work at once when we go through the poetry of John Keats. So this is why it's called the poet of sensation. Second point that you should know about John Keats is the poet of beauty. Very important. Poet of beauty. In many examinations, this question has been asked. So who is called the poet of beauty? So it is none other than John Keats, who is called the poet of beauty. And for this sake, there is some very beautiful statement. It is said that where there is beauty, जहां कहीं सुंदरता होगी, there is Keats. Very important line and very famous line. Where there is beauty, there is Keats. Wherever you find beauty in natural phenomena, you must see John Keats over there, because he is called the poet of beauty, and his basic occupation, basic profession is to beautify natural phenomena, and that's all. As in the case of William Wordsworth, we saw he was the poet who is known for philosophizing the natural phenomena. He is known for beautifying the natural phenomena. Right? So these 2 points you should know. You should always keep in your mind whenever you come across such questions. You can easily answer in elaborated manner. Right? Now the second a younger generation poet that we see is Byron, Lord Byron. Basically, he is called Lord Byron. We have only one poet left, so Lord Byron. So we don't have to know much more about Byron. The simple thing that you should know about Lord Byron is he belongs to a noble family. Basically, his father was noble in one of the courts. Okay, so he belongs to a noble family, and he is known for writing patriotic poems. So, patriotic poets. Okay, so patriotism is much more in the heart of Byron, and this is why he is called the patriotic. Okay, so this is all about Byron, and the last poet that we are going to deal today is P.V. Shelley. P.V. Shelley, very important. He is the one who is known for something which other poets or romantics are not. What? He is called the poet of revolution. He sees natural calamities, natural disasters. They are not just disasters. They are not only calamities. Rather, it is a revolution. It is God who is it is Almighty who is trying to teach us lesson. But be a stupid fellow, be insensitive human beings are not understanding what the God wants us to do. So basically, he is called the poet of revolution, and through his writings, we find how he has very beautifully defined and dealt with revolutionary ideas, revolution, and all those things. So once you go through the poetry of P.V. Shelley, you will get the revolutionary ideas. It is said that revolutionary idea kindle human intellect. So all such things which is there in the writings of P.V. Shelley. Friends, in today's class, we have discussed and understood almost everything about 19th century literature. Hope this video would be profitable, beneficial for every one of you who are there doing graduation in English literature. Hope it would prove vital and great for every one of you. Thank you everyone. Thank you for being with us. Thank you.